We've been mining all day, and all we've gotten is dirt. What's dirt even made out of anyway?
Well, it's probably made of some silicon because silicon makes up 93% of all the minerals in the Earth's crust. What's silicon? Silicon is the 14th element in the periodic table. It has 14 electrons and 14 protons. The most common isotope of silicon is silicon-28. What's an isotope? Isotopes are the different versions of an element, each version with a different number of neutrons. So that's that number that says 28.09. Actually, that's the atomic mass. The atomic mass is the average of all isotopes of an element.
Does the atomic mass have anything to do with that number 14?
That's the atomic number. The atomic number is the number of protons in an element.
The protons can be seen here in this model, along with the electrons and the neutrons.
Since the protons are positively charged, there must be 14 negatively charged electrons to balance them out. Why is silicon placed where it is on the periodic table? Well, it's placed in the third row because it has 3 electron shells. It's in the 14th column because it has 4 valence electrons. The elements in the 14th carbon column are in the carbon family, and all the members of the carbon family have 4 valence electrons. And since it's on this diagonal of elements, we know it's a semimetal. And since it's not a noble gas, or on this backwards L, we know that it's a solid at room temperature. Why can't it be a liquid?
Because the only two elements that are liquid at room temperature are bromine and mercury. Does silicon ever combine with other elements?
Yes, but not with many other elements. Since the silicon only has 4 valence electrons, it doesn't like to gain or lose enough electrons to form an ionic bond, so it forms a covalent bond. A covalent bond? What's a covalent bond? A covalent bond is formed when elements share electrons with each other to stabilize themselves. For instance, silicon often shares its electrons with 2 oxygen molecules, forming silicon dioxide, better known as quartz. So what makes silicon cool? Well, it's in all glass and almost all beach sand, and since it's a semiconductor, it's used for computer chips in almost all electronics today, from phones to computers. How is silicon a part of history? Well, in a way, every civilization relied on silicon, since it was part of everything they used, whether it be swords, arrowheads, or the houses they lived in. Is silicon in human bodies? Actually, it is. Silicon is used to help heal bones and make them stronger. Also, silicon is in hair, skin, fingernails, and our own blood vessels. Well, silicon is definitely an interesting element.
Sure is.
We should probably get back to work.
Yeah.